Hello everybody, I'm going to be showing you how you can make a custom weapon. But before we get into the video, I'm going to show you, these are basically what I'm saying the guns are going to be like. So you have like a gun inside of here. They're basically just like paintball guns. They're not, like, you can make laser guns, paintball guns, not like custom guns that like make actual gun sounds. I don't know how to do that, but we got these guns. So I'm going to be showing you how to make custom guns in Rec Room. Let's go straight into it. Alright, so once you're in whatever room you want to make it in, you can do it in your dorm room, you can do it anywhere that you have your maker pen. So I'm just in this simple room right here. So what you want to do is take out your maker pen. If you don't know how to do that, you want to go on your watch, open this, you want to go to backpack, and you want to press use. It'll spawn it right here, and you can grab it. Now, you want to point this at your head, so then it, your face, so it opens this little thing. And then, once you're here, you want to go to Pellet. Oh yeah, make sure on Create, but you want to go to Pellet, and go to, like, whatever shape you want to make at first, and then you want to go to Swatches, and you can choose whatever color. So, I'm just gonna go with, this. It's gray color, and you can do whatever material too. So once you have whatever shape or whatever, first thing you want to do is make your gun model. And you want to think, like, what kind of paintball gun or laser gun would this be? Like, say, like an SMG or a pistol. You would want to make it kind of match that, probably. So what I'm going to make is just a simple, like, P90 or something like that. And also don't forget that if you ever want to make really good, like, little iron sights or just something really detailed, a part that you can't just use like cubes for, you can always make a really big, so that's what I'm going to do for my iron sight, is make a really big iron sight, just like that. And then you can use in tools, you can use the scale tool. So you can group all these together, and you can group these together, and use the scale tool to make it smaller. And there we go. So this is my little gun model right here. It's not the best, but it's just like a little baby P90. But remember, if you make your gun, something that you can do that's pretty easy is make your gun really, really small, and then scale it up, which I actually probably shouldn't have done that, because, but make sure before you scale, that you select every little part on your gun, and make sure that they're merged, just like that. That means that it should be one solid shape. Then you can, scale it up as much as you want. You can make it big, you can make it even smaller if you make a really big model. Which, a really big model is good because then you can add way more detail. But for now, I'm just going to make mine a little bit bigger, just like that. Perfect. Now, for the more important part, the first thing you want to do is click Configure and configure your shape. Make sure that this is on decoration. A lot of people will mess this up. Just make sure it's on decoration. Basically means that while you're moving your gun around, it won't, like, collide with you and glitch you all over the place. Next, what you want to do is you want to create these things. So you want to go to CV1, and you want to go down until you see gizmos. You're going to get a clamp and put this just, like, right here, I guess. And then what you want to do is you want to go to props, and then you want to go down to weapons. Should be right here. Yep. And you can select any of these that are like a gun or a sword, even if you can put swords in there too, or a bar stool, whatever. I wouldn't advise doing like bombs unless if you want to make custom grenades, which you can do. Now what you want to do is select whichever gun you want this to be. So if you want it to be like fully automatic, or sniper, shotgun, all sorts of stuff. So I'm gonna go with this laser burst gun. You want to place this right next to your gun, just like that. What you want to do is go to tools, and you want to scale this to be really, really small. So like that small. And you want to make sure and configure that this is grabbable. So you want to configure this and make sure that it's grabbable right here. And if you want, you can also turn off this highlight beacon. I'm gonna leave that on for now. Now what you want to do is you want to move this little baby gun wherever you want your hand to be holding it. So you basically want to put the baby gun in the handle of the gun, just like this. So you want to put it in the handle of the gun, about like that. Then you want to get your freeze tool, and this will still be stuck in place. You want to put it inside here and freeze the gun. Now what you want to do is you want to connect this little yellow pin right here. This is going to go to this whole gun, the gun model basically. Then you want to go and unfreeze this. Then go back to connect. Wire your gun. And then you want to wire your gun to the bottom of that. Then drop your maker pen. It will fall to the ground. Don't worry, that is perfectly normal. Because now you can walk over to it, click the grip button, and it's in your hands. And if it doesn't feel right, you can always move the gun a little bit. Like you can move it a little bit forward. Like mine, it feels like my hand is basically right here. And then with this gun, you just have to reach in there and reload it. And there you go. Now, if you want to save this, so then you don't have to make it, like, you can have it always with you in your maker pen, so you can spawn it in any room. Basically, what you want to do is you want to drop it on the floor where the clamp is facing up, like that. Then you want to make invention. You want to select everything. So the clamp, the gun model itself, or the outer, or I'll just say the outer shell, and then the little baby gun inside of there. It should say object selected 3. That's a good thing. Unless if you're making a way more complicated gun, it should just say 3, because that's the 3 things you're using. Then you want to click next, and then name whatever you want. So I'm just going to go next. Then you want to take a picture of it, just like that. Confirm. And it'll say creating. Successfully saved. Now you can publish it, or it's from here it's already just in your maker pen now, but you can also publish it so other people can see it in the store. So if you want to do that, you can do a description, all sorts of stuff like that. So publish, next, yep, that's the name, description, all that stuff. And then you can add tags, so I'm just gonna go weapon, decor, next. And you can do any of these. I'm just going to do edit and save. And then list in the store. So now if you guys wanted to after this video, you could go and see this. If you don't want, or not really comfortable with, like, you don't know where to start, if you want, you can go and grab this invention right here and make it your own and save it. So there you go. Thank you for watching, and also don't forget you can also grab it at the front too, like this. But anyways, thank you so much for watching this little tutorial. I know I don't really make tutorials much, but I have a friend that's very, very new to VR, and I wanted to show him this video so he could know how to make his own stuff. There you go.